special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Who's in the clear? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the ground, it's Jamison. Tackle made after just a short game.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. As the 1st down is still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Throwing off play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They stop him right at the 24.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. His line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Aggies.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They have fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. The DB is backing off from the line now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Looks right for a quick completion. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass, the catch is made.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Man, his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's the running back in the flat. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd and goal for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made wide open way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First and 10 now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and no stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies. So the offense looking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Now here's the toss play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. Here comes a handoff. They can't get him to the ground. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Timeout is called. Top strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Past the all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter and try to make up this deficit. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, And they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Second down after the incompletion. Quickly caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And they'll set up with PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Running back with the football. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. First down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Texas A&M to put them on top now. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Extending the play now. Across the 40. Picks it up himself and still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The game makes it 2nd and medium.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Caught in the flat by the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And 2nd down and goal now for this offense. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Makes a quick catch. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Design quarterback run. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. He'll actually lose yards after the catch. The defense rises up for a stop. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Great move there. Breaks it.